Whatever horrors you may find in these dark spaces, have heart and see them through. There are no premature endings, there are no wrong decisions. There are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story. Awesome. So, hello everyone. I'm happy to see you all again. And this is Slay the Princess, the pristine cut. I have been wanting to play this for some time now and have not had any time. And so, now that I finally have some time, I figured best day to play this would be on Halloween. And happy Halloween, everyone. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Okay.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay, why? Oh. Oh. Sweet. Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Killing a princess seems kind of bad, though, doesn't it? Can't someone else do this? Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Oh, that's cool. Whenever I move my controller, the background moves. Sweet, I always wanted off a mark. Viva la revolution. Oh my god. Do I be nice to her, or do I immediately just go murder? We're gonna, you know what? We're gonna save on that. I'm gonna silently continue.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further.
Okay.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Okay, but why are we killing her?
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Yeah, exactly.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Oh, I don't get dialogue? Okay. Do I just not get dialogue because I
The
chose
interior of
silence
the
option?
cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Do I just not get to say anything? Or is this how it's supposed to be? Okay.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Okay.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Yeah, I mean, she's been down here a
Her
long time,
voice
apparently.
carries up the stairs.
Oh.
Who's there?
Wow, no hi, no
She
nothing?
sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Don't let it fool you. It's all
Okay.
part of the manipulation.
Hey, I think I'm here to kill you. I'm happy they finally gave me dialogue. Should I continue with the? I've already full sent the silence
Good.
option.
You're still listening to reach.
Just gotta see where that goes.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Okay.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Oh no. Huh. Okay, yeah, you got me. No. Oh my god.
Then drop the knife.
We should. It'll go a long way to building trust with
I
her.
have to go with a no option. That's too funny to pass up.
Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Okay, fair. She sounds dangerous. She sounds not happy, so I don't know if I should drop the knife.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
You're not helping your case, miss.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Yeah, she seems like she's pretty dangerous. So I think I might just need to slay the princess.
Doubt, unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through.
Why?
A moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to your
What part of that was okay? What part of that was hesitant?
It feels
Part of that
like
had
you've been
doubt.
hit with a sledgehammer. You can feel bone grinding on bone where your jaw has been fractured.
Ow!
Holy
Right hook.
shit, that hurts! Though she's unarmed, the shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal
Yeah.
footing.
All right.
Your blade slashes through the air again and again, and her fists connect with your body as many times or more, each impact as heavy as that first bone-crushing hit.
She wasn't kidding.
We can still turn this around.
Just finish.
You and the princess stare at each other, both gasping for breath, equally exhausted. You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can at least make sure that she won't make it out.
Also,
of
why do I
here
look like that?
either.
Hold on.
Excuse me?
Okay.
Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts
Dude,
of the
I don't know
situation.
what-
And honestly, it's a miracle anyone is still standing right now.
The angle I'm at doesn't look like I'm
Can you not feel all those
Standing.
ruptured organs bouncing around in there? If the princess doesn't do our friend in herself, internal bleeding is certain to finish the job.
Yeah, okay.
The two of you clash for the final time. You feel your ribs break as she delivers a heavy blow, but you push through the pain, falling forward and sinking your blade deep into the princess's heart.
Well, got her at least.
Oh,
Yep.
The two of you fall to the floor.
this was fun.
Oh, was it? Was it fun?
Princess gasps, her voice an unhealthy rasp as her lungs start to fill with blood.
Does it look like you're having very much fun?
You put up more of a fight than I thought you would. But I have to wonder, do you really think this is the end?
It's the end for one of us, at least. Probably both of us, from what
But you don't have
Mary
time
was saying
to
about
worry
me.
over such things.
Eh?
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Yeah, there you go. The adversary. Okay.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Are we
You're
rewinding
here
the whole
to
thing?
slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Yeah, I'm about to say. Yeah. I already slew the princess. Sure, she killed me, but I definitely got her. Why am I here?
I can assure you that you didn't slay her and that she didn't kill you. People don't just spring back to life after dying, and the two of us are meeting for the very first time. If he doesn't remember
no?
what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Oh, so you remember.
You know
Okay.
I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. That's fine. It doesn't matter if he can hear us. The only thing that matters is marching up to that cabin and winning. That's the spirit. There's no point in squabbling when the real threat is just up that hill.
I have a new voice in my head. Oh no. Assume I'm telling the truth and all this really did happen. Why would I listen to you? Why should I bother doing
Those are
anything?
two very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving.
Okay.
Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me.
Yeah.
You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
No, I stabbed her pretty
We
good.
did our best with the information we were given. And
I stabbed her.
we did kill her. And yet you still died, didn't you? So congratulations. You've been given another chance to actually do this right.
Well, I don't understand why it said doubt crept into my mind. I literally went downstairs, said, nuh-uh, and
I
then
believe your other
stabbed
question
her.
was something along the lines of,
Was the
what's the
nuh-uh the
point
doubt?
of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
Oh?
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We killed the princess killed us, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
True.
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
There's a game. Played it a pretty long time ago. What was it? Doki Doki Literature Club. This is reminding me of that, where after the first act, you go to the second one, and then it reset, but it's not the same.
Had you failed to slay the princess, what would have happened to everyone in the place you left? Ugh. Enough
excuse
with
me.
the talking. We've got a fight to win. Nothing else matters.
Nothing else matters? Like the Metallica song?
I couldn't agree more.
Okay.
The cabin and your destined confrontation with the princess awaits.
Okay.
Just be quick about it.
Yeah, okay. All she did last time was beat me to death. How can someone like that end the world? To quote you from the last time. Oh, I'm sorry. To quote you from last time around, she's just a princess. Why was she strong enough to beat me with her bare hands? That's a great question, actually. Who locked her in the basement? What is this place? I want to know this.
She is just a princess. Whatever you think happened to you last time, just get it out of your head before you get to the cabin, and you'll be fine.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
Like I said, if she killed you, it was probably because you didn't listen to me. Don't talk to her.
I
trust
listened
her,
to you.
Just go in, do your job, and save the world.
I listened to you to the T. What do you mean?
Oh, this is maddening. Why do you keep asking questions?
Because I want to know what happened.
There's nothing wrong with getting the full picture of what's going on here.
I want to know what's going
Sure
on
there
and what
is.
happened.
It's wasting time and energy that would be better spent fighting.
Oh my god. You sound like me. Shut up.
I've told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult.
Fine.
What else would we even need to know? We've got all the reason we need for a rematch.
That's fair.
Exactly. The less you know about her, the better.
Okay.
Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
What is she even gonna do?
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat,
Yeah.
and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Oh, I know.
Lying and cheating doesn't sound like her at all. Not that it matters. It's not like she can lie or cheat in the middle of a fight.
Jeez. This dude wants her
Are
dead.
you sure about that? The point of my warning wasn't to start an argument over what circumstances the princess is capable of lying in. It was to give you some broadly applicable advice.
Okay, fair.
The princess will do and say whatever she thinks it will take to get her out of there. So don't trust her. Ever. Are we clear?
Okay.
Crystal, let's just get on with it already.
Bro does not want to wait. That's... Alright. Into the cabin.
The cabin is tighter than its exterior would suggest. Its cold stone walls press in on you, as if trying to forcefully direct you towards your destination.
There's a
The
mirror.
only furniture of note is a black iron altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Also, this is not a wooden cabin. Also, there's a
See?
mirror.
Even the cabin has the right idea. Let's get moving. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Oh, what about the mirror?
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's
What?
the altar, the blade sitting on the altar, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
There's a mirror.
There's definitely a mirror. There isn't.
This is...
You already wasted so much time in the woods. Who even cares if there's a mirror?
Yeah. To see how handsome I am. That's... yeah.
I care less about that and more about whether we're being lied to. If he's willing to lie about
Fair.
something as innocuous as a mirror, what else is he hiding from us? I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror.
I'm using
Why would
my
I
eyes.
lie
There's a
about
mirror.
something so meaningless? What good would it even do?
There's a mirror, I swear. I swear. Watch the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
No,
This really isn't funny.
there's a mirror.
You
Oh.
reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
Well, now there's not a mirror.
But it was there a second ago. And now it's gone, so all of us can stop arguing about it and get to fighting.
Yes, wait a minute.
Very different. Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess.
No, she Mike Tyson
So
my ass.
focus
She got me
The
good.
world is depending on you.
I don't know.
You take the blade from the altar.
alright.
It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
She got me pretty good. I will not lie. Oh,
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a rough stone staircase, its walls pressing at your sides and tightening as you descend. The air seeping from below is heavy and oppressive, with an almost sulfuric odor to it. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Oh, wait.
Her fierce voice carries up the
I was gonna
stairs.
say, yeah.
Is that another challenger? Finally. It's been ages since I've had a good fight.
How funny would it be if I tried to, like, romance her?
This isn't what she sounded like last time. Her voice is a little deeper, almost threatening.
True.
Good. Sounds like my kind of princess.
Alright.
As much as I appreciate the enthusiasm, just make sure you don't let your bloodlust get to your head. You need to stay focused and keep your wits about you.
Oh, good fight seems
Remember,
like it would be dropping.
you're here to slay
no
the princess,
incident.
not to have a good fight.
Hello?
As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. A large shackle leading from her wrist to the basement wall.
You look different.
Looks like she could rip those chains out of the wall without a second thought.
True.
Oh, it's you again. I'd been hoping you'd find your way back here. Good to see that death doesn't stick for either of us.
Oh, so she remembers.
And you brought your little knife, too. Yes. I'm going to have fun breaking you into little pieces.
I hope you heard all that, Mr. Narrator. This is a lot different than last time. The last time definitely happened. You look different. So you do remember me. I'm actually here to free you. I'm not saying I'm not here to fight, but I think two of us have a few things to unpack first, like we're both still alive. I haven't decided what I'm doing. I think it would be really funny to, like, talk my way out of this. Let's say.
Oh, I remember you all right. Best 3 minutes of my life. So, why don't we do it again?
3 minutes? Okay.
See? She wants to fight us again. There's no reason for us to stand around talking.
Alright, fine. I believe you. What? What you said earlier in the woods, I believe you. You've already met the princess, and the princess has already met you. That's all the more reason to take this seriously. You don't know that whatever brought the two of you back to life isn't a fluke. And beyond that, do you know who doesn't remember anything that happened last time? Me. I don't remember.
Alright.
Are you okay?
Is bro tweaking?
Of course I'm not okay. As far as we're all concerned, the fate of my world is still very much on the line. Not all of us have the luxury of jumping over to a parallel universe the second we die.
Fair. Just because it bothers you, I'm gonna take this even less seriously. You don't know the depths of my apathy. No, I don't know what you're talking about. I never died. You see how alive I am right now? Would someone as alive as me already have died? I don't think so. Don't worry, I'm gonna do a good job. Got me. Pretty much everything you just said is true.
Don't try to lie to me. Just please take this seriously.
No.
Agreed. We can't win unless you treat this fight with the gravity it deserves.
Gravity. You look different.
You look exactly the same.
I wouldn't know. The mirror didn't work. No. I wanna see if I can I wanna do this. Hold on.
What is there to unpack? I was dead and now I'm not, and the same goes for you. There. Unpacking done.
Done. Funny. Alright.
Don't you get it? We've been given free rein to wail on each other. Forever.
Okay.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Oh my god. What? How funny. Would she be okay with that? I'm gonna try it.
Free her? You aren't.
She looks. If I piss off all three of them, that'd be so funny.
You know the stakes of the situation.
Who says I want to be free?
Who says you don't want to be free?
Yeah, I'm fine right where I am.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. Did you hear that? Maybe we don't have to do anything. If she's fine where
yeah,
she is,
okay.
maybe...
But you're going to have to fight me to the death.
No.
Never mind. There is no happy ending where everyone makes it out of this place alive. You either deal with her here, right now, or she'll eventually find her way out. Whether she even wants to leave is hardly relevant. This cabin won't last forever. Hear that?
God.
Between him and her, that should be all the motivation you need. Now stop standing there and fight her.
No, I
No,
want to
stop
romance her.
standing there and slay her. You're being a bit semantic, aren't you?
Yeah.
I am, but it's an important distinction. If you're going to see this through, you need to hold the right intent. This isn't a sparring match. It is a lethal confrontation that will decide the future of everything.
Fine. As long as it leads to a fight, do whatever he just said.
Okay.
I'm sorry, did I hear that right?
Yes.
Did you just say you're going to try and free her?
Yes, I did. We're gonna try and
She
free her.
doesn't even want to be free.
Well, I don't care.
Exactly.
So-
So beyond the apocalyptic moral implications of letting her out, how do we even think that's going to work?
I'm gonna drop the blade, and if she starts punching me, I'm not gonna fight her. I'm not gonna give her what she
we
wants.
have a weapon, right? We could always just cut her out, yeah?
Yeah,
While she's trying to kill you.
sure.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, why not?
And then what? Do you think she'll just follow you out of here?
I don't know. Maybe.
Maybe. I don't know. It's worth a shot, isn't it?
Maybe.
No,
I hope so.
it's not.
We're doing it.
Actually, no, you're not. I have a responsibility to the world here, and I'm not just going to let you throw yourself into a scenario
oh my
where
God.
the literal best outcome is the end of everything.
Where? I want to free
When you come up with any other idea, your body remains standing rigidly in place.
What do you think you're doing? You can't just order our body around like it's some sort of doll.
Watch me. Your left arm lifts towards the ceiling and your hand twists into an obscene gesture. See? I can make you do whatever I want.
That's so funny.
So what? You barely managed to lift our arm.
What are you doing? What is that? Why are you moving so weird?
The princess, taken aback, flashes her own rude gesture in return.
Goated.
Hey, you, decision maker. I want us to fight her as much as he wants us to kill her, but this is boorish. Just ignore him. If you want to try and free her, I don't think there's much he can do to actually stop you.
True. Free.
You know what? Fine. Blade in hand, you charge forward to try and free the princess from her bindings.
Okay.
Finally! I have no idea what you were just doing, but I'm glad it's over.
Alright.
You slash across her wrist, her elbow comes crashing down on your skull. An unsettling crack echoes in your ears.
Free her.
It's a devastating blow. Your body crumples to the floor, limbs
Oh.
suddenly refusing to respond. This might be it.
That's it, huh? You've gotten really soft.
No, I just
Everything
wanted to free
goes
you.
dark, and you die.
Okay.
Really? In just one blow?
Yeah, it's a giant demon lady.
Yes.
Oh, come on, that's hardly fair. We're not dead. You're just flipping the table over.
It is what it is. You're dead. Finished. Over.
Lame.
All right, fine. This whole thing's a frustrating mess anyways. We're better off with a fresh start. I'll see you two next time.
The Eye of the Needle, huh? Okay.
You're on a path in the wood. If you weren't so damn focused on freeing her, we wouldn't have died back there. You're strong, but you're bullheaded. This isn't a fight, it's a puzzle. She's stronger than us.
Fair. Fair.
We can
Okay.
use that to our advantage.
I wonder what she's
I
gonna look
hate puzzles.
like. Real.
I've never done a puzzle myself, but anything that doesn't get us beaten to death is good in my book. What do you have in mind?
True.
Same thing as last time, only we'll be smarter about it. We're getting her out of there.
After that, we're seeing what happens.
Are you insane? Do you have any idea how dangerous that would be? If she gets out of here, that's it. Game over for everyone, yourself included.
Well, that's what I wanted to do the first
Are
time.
you not challenging us on all the looping? Have you known about it the whole time? Are you the same one we've been talking to since the beginning? Sorry to disappoint what I'm sure must feel like a grand revelation, but that's not what's going on here. We've never met.
Oh, we've met.
Enlighten me then. I have no memory of meeting you, but you've clearly seen things you weren't supposed to have seen. You'd only be saying the things you've been saying if you'd already been here.
Yeah.
So where does that leave us?
It leaves us exactly where we started, and where I'm sure you've already been before. The princess, left unhindered, will bring about the end of the world. You have to put a stop to her. The only way to do that is to slay her.
I want to see what she looks like.
Screw it. I'm sick of this smug asshole telling us what to do. If you need help busting her out of there, I'm your man.
Oh, now you want to help us? Okay.
Welcome aboard. And if things go bad once we get her out of the cabin, well, at least you'll be able to get the fight you wanted.
True.
The rest of you had better keep those two in check. They're far along the edge of a dangerous path. Don't let them go any further.
Oh, I might let him go further. I think this would be funny. Yeah, no, this looks like a cave. Done with this. Bye. I'm so tempted to do that. No, I've already gone this far.
It's evidence of one of many ticking clocks. You can't let her spread any further.
Okay.
But do we know it's her? For all we know, he's in control, pulling the strings to make us too afraid to do anything but slay her.
For all we know, it could be us making the changes.
That too.
Exactly. And at least as things are now, there's no way for us to know. But the world is clearly not as it seems. We can't trust anything until we learn more.
Fair.
If you question reality itself, there's not much I can offer in the way of persuasion, but do consider that it probably isn't helpful for anyone to doubt the ground they stand on.
We're gonna...
It's up to you in the end,
Keep
isn't
going.
it? It'd be best if you bought in, but there's not a whole lot we can do to stop you if you decide to do something else.
Yeah.
These are just powerless thoughts and opinions. You don't need to let them drag you and the world to ruin.
We're going to... Yeah. No matter what happens next, it seems like our answers are in the cabin. Might as well see this through.
It isn't long before you find yourself at the end of the path, staring up the hill at the cabin. I hope you've given serious thought to your predicament.
Oh, so it was a cave.
No last advice for us? No words of warning?
How did the cabin even get here?
What I gather, you've heard it all before. There's no use screaming into the wind.
Okay, fair.
I don't know. Screaming sounds pretty good right about now. I could use a little catharsis.
There'll be time for that later. For now, you know what you have to do.
Alright.
The interior of the cabin is
Ooh.
suffocatingly tight. More of a glorified tunnel than a building. Its
Yeah.
stone walls squeeze against your sides, leaving you no choice but to press forward. The only furniture of note is an iron altar jutting out from the wall. A pristine
maybe I could have
blade
romanced her
perched on
blade
its
last
edge.
time. But do I want to? Maybe I leave the blade.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you're going to do this right.
Up to you if we want the blade. I think we can goad her out of here without
Yeah, I was
it.
about to say.
Take it.
Yeah, the fucking mirror. The mirror.
It looks that way, sure, but it vanished the last time we interacted with it. Until proven otherwise, we shouldn't assume that it's real.
I shouldn't assume. That's fair.
A fair assumption, especially since I can assure you that there is no mirror. The only thing at the end of this room is the door to the basement.
Yeah, no. There's a
If
mirror.
there's a door on the other side of that thing, let's just smash it. Let's see if it stays there before we make any rash decisions. But if it is real, we should take a good look at it before we do any smashing.
Approach the mirror.
You You step forward and approach the door to the basement, hesitating before you open it, as if you don't see it. You're rather committed to the bit, aren't you?
Committed to the bit.
There. It's right in front of you.
No, there's a mirror in front of
This
the door.
really is just like last time.
True.
Can you really not see the mirror? Or is pretending it doesn't exist another one of your rules?
There isn't a mirror.
Is it a rule to say that there isn't a mirror when there's clearly one right there? Because if it is, it's not a very good one.
Yeah, that's... Yeah. No, I don't know why we're saying
I'm
there's a
inclined to
mirror.
agree, but we don't know how things work here, do we?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Just smash it already.
Oh, am I punching the mirror?
You reach forward and drag your hand across the door leading to the basement. As if on
Oh.
command, it slowly slides open, scraping against the floor as it reveals the dim path ahead.
Why am I not surprised?
It was in our way, and now it's not. That's all that matters.
Fair.
Before you is what may as well be a sheer cliff face.
Oh, I have to
There are
climb
enough
down?
footholds that you'll be able to clamber your way to the bottom, but it will require careful effort.
Can I just Hail Mary
Air
myself
hissing up
down?
from below is warm and wet, like the breath of an enemy locked in close quarters. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Is she even a princess? She
Her
was like a
voice,
demon last time.
bold and fierce and impatient, echoes from the chamber below.
Yeah?
Do you have more fight in you than last time? That was such a disappointing show. I know you can do better than that.
Well, I'm not
She
fighting
hasn't
you.
changed as much as she did the time before. She still wants a fight, which means we still know her. We can use that to our advantage.
True. Are you sure you still want to fight?
Dead certain. Everything inside of me screams for it.
Okay.
This is getting us nowhere. Agreed. We'll have to go down there.
Okay.
You've nowhere to go but down. You start the difficult journey, gripping the stone, lowering yourself foot by grueling foot. But soon, there is solid ground beneath you.
We best remember how to get back up. The last thing we want is to be stuck between a wall and a raging devil.
True. She...
You turn to
Ooh.
face what lies at the end of the narrow tunnel. The princess, imposing and tightly muscled, grins back at you from the darkness. Her face droops.
Oh!
There you are. But this time you don't even have that little knife. Do you think this is a joke?
No.
Do you need me to break those fragile bones again to remind you how serious this is?
Also, no. Maybe I just need you to let me convince you that it's worth it to leave.
Good. You don't even have to goad her. She's doing it all herself. Let her break those chains and then run. Lead her out of here. She'll chase us without a second thought.
True.
You know what? I should have tried to intervene earlier because I can't let you do that. I won't.
Tough shit. We're the ones in control here.
Yeah! We're the ones in control.
It's not the...
Yeah, doesn't feel nice to be yanked around against your will, does it?
Oh my god.
Bloody desire in her eyes, the princess rushes forward, ignoring her chains as they bend and snap.
Why didn't she do that before?
Okay, she's taken the bait. Now let's get out of here.
True. Run!
Without hesitation, you turn back the way you came and scramble up the ledge towards the tunnel entrance. As you near the top, hands desperately clawing at jagged stone, you glance back. The princess is right on your heels. She doesn't bother to scale the wall as you do, instead digging deep into the rock of the cliff face with her fingertips in her rabid pursuit.
Amazing.
Anywhere you go, I will follow.
Yes, that's what we want.
We're planning
Come on.
on it.
You reach the ledge and hoist yourself up into the tunnel, the cabin door finally in sight, at once within your grasp and infinitely distant.
What is all of this for? What's the point? You and I are always going to end in violence, so why bother to run? I know what I am. Why can't you be the same?
Because I don't like to be what I
Sure,
am.
we don't want a weapon.
Yeah, no.
Don't have time. We just have to get her
No,
outside.
don't want a weapon.
That's what matters.
You're making a mistake.
Nah. Run.
You continue to the door. It'd be a real shame if it were stuck.
I will
Don't listen to him.
hit you. Do not.
Locks are nothing, just barrel through.
True.
No!
Free her.
Your skin hums tight with adrenaline as you burst through the cabin door and roll onto the grass. You bastard.
Your mother. Hi.
You glance back at the cabin as the princess, singular in her desire to destroy you, explodes through the doorway.
So,
So, this is what the end looks like.
if you could do that the entire time, why didn't you?
What is this place? Where are we? This doesn't feel right. This is just another place. I don't care about places. I only care about you. Is this what you wanted? For me to see this?
Not particularly.
Fine then. I've seen it. Are you happy? Are you finally going to come back to me? Are we finally going to fight?
She readies her powerful legs to charge you, but then she slumps.
Oh?
But I don't feel like fighting anymore. I'm cold. It feels like
Yeah.
this is where I'm supposed to be, like stepping out of that door with some driving purpose I've long forgotten. But I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. I'm so confused.
Oh?
I'm sorry. It's cold.
Oh? Oh. Hey, the mirror.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Yeah, the narrator's gone.
He is. Does that mean the world ended? It must have. Do any of us know what the world ending is supposed to look like?
No.
The world
Yeah, that's
didn't
fair.
end. We're still here. Come on. We just need to keep going. If there's even a her to find anymore.
Yeah, I don't.
You're right. She's gone. It's just us and that awful thing. It's like it's mocking us.
So much background noise.
There's something dreadful about it. I don't think you should.
Oh, what? Hold on. Why are you
You're
scared?
right. Part of me wants the truth, but something stronger is holding me back. Fear. Screw the mirror. We just need to find the princess. I'm begging you, don't do this.
What? Hold on. Yeah.
It's different now. It feels, I don't know, final.
Oh? Okay. Approach the mirror. Gaze into my reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. Oh? It's you. I look ugly. You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. Proceed to the cabin. There's no cabin. Oh? You are at the cabin. Approach her.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Okay. I scrolled too fast. What are you? The gift of a fragile vessel. Is this the end of the world? Let her out of there. Do you know the narrator? Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here? Do you know about the worlds beyond this place? Are you the princess? Do we know each other? What happens now? Attack the entity. Destroy your body. Something finds me in the long quiet. It just blows up. Dead Space 3 style. God, alright, what are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
I don't know, man. What do you think I am?
I think that you are like me.
Oh, yeah?
We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond, perspectives to make my own. This one remembers a spark lost in time, and she would stop at nothing to reclaim it. She will make for a burning heart.
Yeah, okay.
Do not mourn her. She has finally remembered what she thought she'd lost.
Is she dead? I'm so lost.
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
I don't see anything else.
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
Alright. Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
So, yes. But were you always the princess, or are you just making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
Yeah, I'd say that's pretty important in this situation. Do you know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known.
Okay.
The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Okay.
I know only that they are.
Yeah, that wasn't very...
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me.
So she was doomed to this, whatever this is?
I promise that it doesn't hurt.
Well, I sure hope not.
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
Alright.
Nothing as we are, but I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you?
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
Well, that's fair. Okay. How much will I forget?
Everything. Until we meet again.
Temporary amnesia. Okay.
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
And what if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished, dry, hollow.
Okay. Take a shot every time I say okay. I'm not coming back.
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
You're being semantic. What are you gonna do if I help you?
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
I see. Okay. Take a shot every time I say okay.
She asks that
Dude.
I tell you
Oh
to
my gosh,
remember
I'm so
her.
sorry. She asked that I tell you to remember her. Okay.
You won't.
Alright. I won't. Oh. Oh! You didn't say she was gonna kill me. A burning heart. Bring the eye of the needle to her. Oh, okay.
You're on a path in the woods,
The real Slay the Princess starts here. You'll know when you see
and
it.
at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that,
Okay. Oh! I didn't... Alright. Everything goes dark and you die. Okay. This is really cool. I'm gonna keep playing this. There will hopefully be a episode of Silent Hill 2 up soon when I have some time. And I would like to thank you all for tuning in and experiencing this with me. This is really cool. I will be continuing this. And I will see you all next time. Goodbye.